For an introduction, this movie is an adaptation of Khalid Hosseini's novel titled The Kite Runner. This movie is basically about the friendship between two friends, Amir, a Pashtun boy, and Hassan, a Hazaras boy who has been affected by a betrayal from Amir, and how Amir tries to retrieve his friendship by saving Hassan's son, Sohrab, after he knows that Hassan is actually his brother. This story can be divided into three parts, part 1, part 2, and part 3. The first part of the movie starts with Amir, who is living in California and happily married to Soraya, getting a phone call from Rahim Khan, his father's friend. Starting from the phone call, Amir was reminded of his childhood time when he was still a friend with Hassan until he escaped with his father, Baba, from Afghanistan because of the Soviet Union military invasion. The flashback started with Amir watching Hassan be a kite runner during a kite fighting game. In this event, we can see that the friendship between Amir and Hassan was so tight, like a brother.
اینجا چی میکنی؟
یا بیش میره ها.
اینجا ناحق وقت ضایع میکنی. میری پرام بیخی و صرف.
امی سمره.
تو چی میفهمی؟
من میفهم.
چطور میفهمی؟
ما گاهی بری دروغ گفتیم؟
نمیفهم میگی؟
از دروغ کده خواه که میخوام.
راستی همی کاره میکنی؟
کدام کاره؟
اگه برات بگویم خاک میخوری؟
اگه تو بخوای من میخورم.
Then their friendship started to get affected when Hassan was being assaulted physically and sexually by Asif after the kite fighting competition when Hassan went to get a blue kite for Amir. Amir coincidentally saw the scene, but he did not help Hassan because he was afraid that if he did not get the kite, Baba would be disappointed in him. This event is very important as it shows the start of the conflict between Amir and Hassan as they started to drift apart from each other. Because he felt guilty toward Hassan, Amir decided to make Hassan and his father Ali leave the house by accusing Hassan of stealing his watch. Hassan falsely admitted that he stole it, and Ali decided to leave the house with Hassan even though Baba did not allow it. The second part of the movie started with Baba and Amir escaping from Afghanistan to Peshawar, Pakistan. Then, they moved to Fremont, California and lived a modest life. Baba started working at the gas station while Amir pursued his study at a community college where he graduated and celebrated his graduation with Baba. They also went to a flea market every weekend to make extra money, and that is the place where Amir met his wife Soraya, a daughter of General Tahiri. Before Baba's death, Amir asked Baba to help him by asking for permission from General Tahiri to marry Soraya. Then he got married and Baba's dead because of terminal cancer. The flashback ends there. Part 3 started with Amir getting a phone call from Rahim Khan asking him to come to Peshawar, Pakistan. Amir went to meet Rahim Khan there. This is also the start of another main event where Amir learned the truth about his relationship with Hassan. Hassan was actually his brother by blood, and he learned from Rahim Khan that Hassan had returned from Hazarajat with his family to help Rahim Khan take care of Baba's house. Then, Rahim Khan told him that Hassan was dead and left him a letter to give to Amir. Rahim Khan stated that the purpose of him calling Amir to come to Peshawar is to rescue Hassan's son in Kabul. After that, Amir went to Kabul, his childhood place, to save Sohrab from a Taliban leader, which is Asif. Amir had been assaulted and punched by Asif, but he did not fight back because he felt that he deserved that after what he had done towards Hassan before this. The movie ends with Amir managing to save Sohrab from Asif and bring him back to America as his foster child. He and Soraya play a kite with Sohrab while he reminisces about his moment with Hassan when they were playing kite fighting.
The significant issue in the novel The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini revolves around the complex and troubled friendship between the two main characters, Amir and Hassan. The central conflict arises from Amir's betrayal of Hassan and the subsequent guilt and redemption journey that shapes the narrative. Amir and Hassan grew up together in Kabul, Afghanistan, with Amir being a Pashtun and Hassan a Hazara. Despite their differences in social status, they share a deep bond and friendship. However, the turning point occurs during a kite fighting tournament when Hassan is brutally attacked, and Amir witnesses the assault but does not intervene. Amir's failure to stand up for Hassan stems from a combination of jealousy, shame, and a desire for his father's approval. The betrayal deeply impacts both characters. For Hassan, the physical and emotional scars serves as a constant reminder of the incident. Amir, on the other hand, is haunted by guilt and remorse. The rupture in their friendship becomes a profound and enduring source of conflict throughout the novel. As the story unfolds, Amir's journey for redemption becomes a central theme. The impact of Amir's betrayal echoes through his adult life in America. The guilt he carries shapes his decisions, relationships, and his quest to make amends for the wrongs he committed against Hassan.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Ismail bin Khairuddin from ED2413P from Group 7, and today I'm going to talk about the significant issues of a movie called Kite Runner, which is an adaptation from a novel by Khaled Hosseini. Let us start with the second significant issue, which is Amir's return to Afghanistan. This all started when Amir received a phone call from Rahim Khan, his Amir's father's best friend and business partner. During the call, Rahim urges Amir to return to his war-torn country, stating that there is a way to be good again. Amir's return to Afghanistan in The Kite Runner marks a crucial turning point, symbolizing a profound journey of self-discovery and redemption. This homecoming becomes a symbolic odyssey as Amir grapples with the haunting memories of his childhood and endeavors to reconcile with the mistake of his past. At its core, the primary issue revolves around Amir's deep-seated guilt resulting from betraying his steadfast friend and half-brother Hassan. The retrieval of the kite, a potent symbol of their friendship, acts as the catalyst of Amir's return. Navigating the war-torn streets of Kabul, now scarred by conflict, Amir is compelled to confront the repercussions of his actions. This return becomes a poignant exploration of themes like guilt and forgiveness. Amir wrestles with the weight of his betrayal, and the Afghan landscape becomes a metaphor for the internal turmoil he faces. The war-ravaged backdrop reflects the shattered innocence of his childhood and the enduring impact of personal choices on one's identity. Amir's interaction with the transformed Kabul, marked by the Taliban's rule and the ravages of war, highlight the socio-political issues shaping Afghanistan. The contrast between Amir's personal journey and the nation's struggles underscores the interconnectedness of individual lives and historical events. During Amir's return, Amir seeks redemption. His endeavor to rescue Hassan's son Sohrab becomes a tangible expression of his desire to make amends. The journey becomes a nuanced exploration of the interplay between personal redemption and the larger context of a nation in turmoil. Ultimately, Amir's return served as a cathartic process, allowing him to confront his past, seek forgiveness, and find closure. The narrative arc of his return interactively weaves into the broader fabric of the Kite Runner, adding layers of depth of exploration of guilt, redemption, and the enduring impact of one's choices on life's trajectory. Next, let us talk about the event in which Amir rescues Sohrab from the clutches of the Taliban. Amir saving Sohrab in The Kite Runner is a big moment where he tries to make up for past mistakes. This happens in a place that's broken by war. Amir feels guilty about not being a good friend to Hassan before, so saving Hassan's son, Sohrab, is his way of trying to make things right. Rescuing Sohrab is not easy because there are many problems in the city with dangerous streets and bad roads. Ahmed's journey to save Sohrab shows that he's becoming braver and facing tough situations to fix his past. The rescue is important because it shows how Ahmed is changing. He takes risks and overcomes problems, showing his learning from his past. Ahmed and Sohrab's relationship after the rescue is also touching. Sohrab has been through a lot, and Ahmed becomes a guardian and friend to him. This part of the story highlights how war affects innocent people, and Ahmed's actions show themes like making up for mistakes, being forgiven, and dealing with the results of our choices. Ahmed saving Sohrab is a key moment in the Kite running, showing Ahmed's journey to make amends and how our choices can impact others, especially in a troubled place like war-torn Afghanistan. Uh, that, that is it from me. Thank you. I pass this presentation to Ahmed.
The next significant issue is the Soviet invasion during the 1980s. The Soviet invasion leads to widespread conflict and violence, forcing many Afghan families to flee their homes and seek refuge in other countries. This displacement becomes a central issue in the novel, as characters like Baba and Ame find themselves uprooted from their family lives. The invasion puts a strain on the relationship between Baba and Ame. Baba, who is already dealing with the loss of his social status and wealth, struggles to connect with Ame in the foreign environment of the United States. This dynamic adds complexity to the father-son relationship, contributing to the emotional depth of the novel. The invasion results in the breakdown of social structures and economic systems in Afghanistan. The once prosperous lives of characters like Baba and Ame are shattered, highlighting the destructive consequences of political turmoil on personal lives. Hassan, who is a Hazara, an ethnic minority in Afghanistan, faces intensified discrimination and persecution during the Soviet occupation. His loyalty and sacrifice for Ame, despite the prevailing hostility, underscore the novel's exploration of friendship and loyalty in the face of adversity. The events surrounding the Soviet invasion contribute to the personal traumas experienced by the characters. Ame, in particular, grapples with guilt over his actions and decisions during the tumultuous period. The guilt becomes a driving force for Ame's journey towards redemption throughout the novel. In summary, the Soviet invasion in The Kite Runner serves as a powerful historical backdrop that not only propels the plot forward but also provides a rich context exploring themes of friendship, loyalty, betrayal, and personal redemption. It vividly illustrates the profound and lasting impact of political upheaval on individuals living in the complex interplay between personal and political histories. Okay, that is all from us. Thank you. Bye-bye.